First of all, I would just mention how grateful I am to be blessed with these wonderful parents. They are everything I could ask for, so no grudges against them. Proceeding further with the answer, the mentioned points are something I could think of right now. I'll add up if I miss out on anything later. Not imposing proper boundaries and restrictions. This is actually quite a recent trend I've been observing. Parents just let their kids use phone without proper supervision. Like the other day, I was watching an Omegle clip on YouTube and I was flabbergasted to see 10-year-olds on that crazy site. Trust me, that site is no good place for kids. And I literally heard them swearing, bullying others, and to top that, I saw a 11-year-old pack of girls smoking. Image source Google. I cannot stress enough upon the necessity of the parental supervision for these young people, in this internet era. Getting kids phone at an early age. I mean, dude, I have seen my 5-year-old cousin who owns a phone. Whenever I go to her place, she's always engrossed in her own digi world. I personally don't see any point of buying your kids a phone at this age. Just so you can divert their head, and save your ass from your duty. Well, not really a good choice. Arguing, fighting in front of their kids. Many parents fail to realize the impact these fights, arguments can have on their kids. It's not only about them being scared, but kids try to pick up on things that their parents do. They eventually become repulsive, short-tempered, and tend to act the same way. Not spending enough time with them. Yes, I see that people's lifestyle is now crazy busy. But then OFC course, you don't plan a kid without thinking of the responsibilities it comes with. It's extremely important to take some time out of your busy day just for your young ones. Not being able to form a trustworthy bond with their kids. How can you expect your kids to tell you everything unless you make them realize it's a safe space? Parents do need to respect the generation gap and learn to accept things. Hesitant in discussing sex-related topics. Teenagers have a curious mind, and if they don't get the answers by their people, of course they'd go on to surf on the internet and read junk which might be right or might not be. Moreover, considering the time we are living in, it's highly important to teach your kids about good touch and bad touch at an early age itself, say 5 or 6 years. My parents taught me about this when I was in 5th grade. Being overprotective. Yes, I mentioned earlier that parental supervision is important, but at the same time being too overprotective is not appreciated either. You need to find the perfect balance between the two. Teenage is quite a tender stage. At this point, kids often prefer having some privacy, and if you try to invade it, they become repulsive. They are in the middle of recognizing themselves as an individual, trying to find their identities. So breaching their privacies is not a good move. Giving more weightage to academic grounds. I agree. Having a decent academic status is very important, but it's often seen that parents give more importance to that and tend to ignore the likes and dislikes of their kids. Not to mention the comparison done with Sharma Ji's kids. Being a bad listener. Teenagers are often not heard when they want to discuss about their mental health, their sexuality, some personal problems. Parents tend to ignore such things, saying, "It's just a phase." This makes kids grow even more reticent and they feel embarrassed about themselves. They need to be heard. And then again, you need to make them realize it's their safe space. That is when they'll reach out to you when they need you. Word flare edit. Damn, 10k views and just 20 upvotes lol. Is the answer so bad?